Most relationships fail because of communication. And after listening this video, you will understand better whether you will fail in your relationship or not. So let's begin. First of all, let's see what type of person you are. Do you talk a lot or you talk very little? Are you open or are you not open? Because these factors are very important. So let's say I had a girlfriend that she didn't talk very, very little. She just, I don't know, introvert or something. I needed to talk and I needed her to communicate back to me. And because I didn't get that, doesn't matter how beautiful she was, I had enough after 1 year. So communication is crucial. It depends what you need, what your needs are in that area. Because, for example, out of that rises a lot of misunderstandings in situations, like saying things or not saying things. Because if you're not saying what you're supposed to say, how the other person will know what you expect from that person? So again, communication is crucial in relationship in every aspect of this, because you're choosing each other for a reason that you want to spend the rest of your life together. So therefore, the only you and your partner or wife or husband will be communicating with each other. So that means you need to understand each other so well, and the only reason you will understand each other if you openly speak how you feel and what you would like and wish, and whatever else, maybe you've been hurt by some kind of action your partner done, and you're able to express in a calm manner without being aggressive or angry or saying things like, upsetting your partner, and how your partner reacts. So all these will play a key role in whether you will be successful in relationship or not. Yes, there are other things as well important, but communication is crucially important, because people do not speak or do not open up fully. And because I don't know what grudge you have against me, what I've done wrong, or said something that you've been hurt in a way, or something triggered in you, something that okay, I got it, so you will bite me in another area. So that's why if you talk a lot, that means you purely love talking. So you need to look into the partner who also likes expressing and talking, then you can communicate. But then do you hear what your partner says, or your girlfriend or your boyfriend says? Because if you don't hear, that means you can't give them what bothers them. If some kind of behavior of yours, maybe you're not gentle, maybe you're not giving compliments, maybe something, if she or he expressed it that something is not right, you must hear and correct it immediately, and never repeat that. Because that means if you repeat and repeat and repeat the same issue, that means the person gets disappointed. I remember one colleague at work, that's how he described his partner. He forgot his kids stuff for school to put in trainers, I think. And then afterwards, every morning she would not trust him. She would double check the bag whether he put trainers in. He only done once, and that bothered him badly. And that situation would never change as far as I knew it. She was also very competitive, competing with each other. What in the family? But that's another subject. All I'm saying, they couldn't communicate and understand and choose to trust. And you make mistakes, you will make mistakes, no doubt. You will forget something, you will do something maybe even without much thinking, and you upset each other. But the thing is, the moment you speak out and say something that this thing must disappear, like evaporate, and that's it. You never repeat it again if you want effective communication with your partner, because then your partner looks at you and trusts you, because you're able to eliminate issue that she or he made a note. You heard it and you straight away resolved it. That's the only way really to succeed in communication. Understanding what each other needs are and giving them, or whatever issue, misunderstanding happening, sitting at the table and talking calm. Now, if your partner, like future partner, you're choosing a girl or choosing a boyfriend, and he is not communicator, and you think you love him, you're having great time together, but how are you going to resolve issues? How are you going to talk things through? If he is not talking, you won't. And that's where the best way to practice and see whether your communication and his or her communication is matching. That means you can understand each other. You can talk open about issue. Maybe you're falling out over some silly things, and maybe said or done something or forgot something or whatever. And then in those areas, remember, in the beginning everything's sweet. You falling out and quickly getting back together. But the key issue, are you resolving and never repeating that issue again? Because that means you're learning quickly and you're trying to understand your partner. That means, or boyfriend or girlfriend, that you're wanting to have a great communication with each other. Because the more you communicate without issues, more you will be in love with each other. Because that gives you beautiful feeling inside, like happiness. You feel elevated because whatever you say, you will choose to say something that is positive, that is good, is not harming, is not upsetting, is not like pulling a leg in a way that your boyfriend or girlfriend will get upset. You don't do things like that, like other people doing, and then they expect to have beautiful relationship. That's why you need to make like a decision for yourself that from day one, when you meet the possible partner for the future, that you will start communicating the way you would communicate in a relationship, and speak openly to that person as well, and see whether you will get reciprocation, and the person will say, yes, I also want that, and go into conversation and see whether the person says yes, but whether this person capable of delivering it. Because one thing is yes, another thing is delivering, being open, saying how you feel, and able to talk through things. And that's the only way you can test in real life, hanging out together, doing things together, upsetting each other, and then how you're resolving it. And resolving, as I said, one talks less, one talks more, and if both of you are ecstatic, crazy, and losing temper within a second, your relationship will be very, very bad. And you better don't go into a relationship with a person who ignites in you devil. You want a person that ignites in you goodness, the way they say things, because the words are powerful and they either affecting us in a good way or negative way. That's why you will know, talking to each other, hearing what the person says, comments about something, and trying to learn about the person if you're interested, because you want to be with that person. You're falling in love, you're feeling like you're falling in love with this person. Why would you not want to find out about that person something that might upset that person? And the only way to do it is asking. And when you fall out, say, tell me what else upsets you, because I don't want to do things that really upset you. And here's what upsets me. And see whether that person hears you as you hear the other person. And then you only can test that if you start hearing and start doing things for each other. That means you're effectively communicating and understanding each other's what you want from each other. That means you will be successful if you continue to do that. That's the key. I hope that helps you to understand what communication, open communication, and willingness to adjust immediately can do for you in relationship, which They take you from here to there with no ceiling. And more you talk, more you enjoy each other's conversation, because you understand each other, you will fall more and more deep in love. Because there won't be any argument. It only will be communication, talking and resolving issues and talking about, things how to do better. So I hope this helped you, and I wish you all the best. And also, please like the video and subscribe if you really like this video, because I will help you to live more happier and hassle-free life in your relationship.